course, the top sector over the past month and today's trading, really, one of the strongest outperformers here recently has been the energy sector. The price of oil has been kind of all over the place. It's been up, it's been down, a lot of chop and volatility there. So this play right here is actually with Halliburton. So this company's not as much levered to the direction of the price of oil, Helene. It's more to the CapEx cycle, with the big oil companies, with the big integrateds, that are trying to pull oil out of the ground. So they're making a lot of the equipment that actually helps to do that.
Hmm.
So this is exposed to really the CapEx of those players. So if they're continuing to spend a lot of money, upgrade existing equipment, find new wells, things like that. That's how this stock ends up, getting a nice benefit in their financials. Obviously, you can see the market has become very bullish on this one. The past 4 months, you can see the stock, was in a downtrend for much of last year, kind of traded sideways, really, near those April lows, and really was, having a tough time getting up off the mat there. But you can see right here, call it late August, early September is when the stock finally tried to, get a bit of an uptrend going. You can see actually right there is when our buy signal triggered. That's when our 21 crossed above the 63-day right there. And the stock, begun making a longer term series of higher highs and higher lows, had a bit of volatility, just kind of getting out of the gate right there. But, it started to, have a little bit of volatility fall, got a little bit more consistent. I know obviously energy names typically have a bit more volatility, but nonetheless, a very nice trend has developed for Halliburton here over the past 4 to 5 months. You can see it's broken out to new 52-week highs on numerous occasions here recently. Did get a bit overbought and overheated here recently. You can see it was trading above the upper Keltner channel a number of times here in the past month. So it did pull back to that middle Keltner channel, Helene, just like we like to see. That gave us a little bit better of an entry point here, to get some exposure to this trade. And particularly what made it stand out to me today, Helene, was actually today's price action. So you see we got the pullback to the middle Keltner channel. Now the stock is reaccelerating higher, and in fact is actually near the highs of today. And of course, down here we're seeing the current status of the stock being corroborated as well, that it's not currently overbought at these current price levels. So it's trading below the upper Keltner channel in our buy zone. We can see that the 5-day RSI down here is inflecting higher, and it's above 50 and rising, but it's below that level of 70. So it's exactly what we're looking for here. Great bullish trend that's breaking out. Stock's reaccelerating higher, and it's not currently overbought. So, a really attractive trade set up here. And obviously Halliburton, pretty low price stock. You can see this one's, only about 33, 34 bucks per share. So pretty reasonable cost here. So that translates to, pretty reasonably priced options here. So I actually am looking to play this one just from the directional exposure side. So looking to just go long, just buying a call option purchase here. So looking at the March 20th option expiration. So you can see that shown there. And specifically looking at this 30 strike call right here. So you can see it's currently just a touch below 4 points for that trade. So I'm just going to go ahead and put one in there, put it in at the midpoint at 3.95 right there. Looks like it's got a lot of liquidity, should have no problem getting that filled.